everyone, welcome to the World Meditation Circle. So if you are new to this group, we are going to be starting in about 5 minutes. So I'm Ravindra, and I'm a spiritual teacher and a guide for light workers. So I'm going to be taking tonight's class. So use this time to get really comfortable, perhaps close your eyes, get comfortable on your yoga mat or your seat. Now tonight's meditation, we're going to roughly have about 30 to 45 minutes. So I want to cover some basic information with you first, and then we're going to dive into a short meditation practice. So for those of you that are new to me, I'm Ravindra, also known as the Lightworker Coach. I'm a spiritual teacher and I'm also a guide for light workers. And my absolute passion is supporting individuals to move through the current awakening and ascension process we're on right now as a collective. Now, I know many of you that follow my work understand this process, but I'm also conscious and aware that some of you are really new to this. So I'm just going to touch base on that briefly before we dive in. Now, many of you have really probably been feeling the energies in the collective right now, because many of us who are drawn to this work are highly sensitive, we're empathic, we're intuitive, so really feel and sense the collective energies as well as our own feelings and emotions. Now, with the coronavirus, I did some channeling with my spirit guides on this earlier. Now, the coronavirus is in fact part of the awakening and ascension process on the planet right now. For those of you that are new to the term awakening, ascension, or the Great Awakening, we're actually going through a huge, massive speeding up of energies on the planet right now, which are taking us into a deep transformation of the mind, the body and the emotions. Now, the earth plane is going through an ascension process, which literally means we are shifting vibration, we're shifting frequency. Now, everything is energy. Your energy, I'm energy, the world is made up of energy. And energy pulsates and vibrates at different speeds and frequencies. Now, this energy on the earth plane has been operating on a third dimensional frequency. So it's quite dense. The energy is slow. It's a slow frequency. It's a slow vibration. So it can feel quite heavy. Now we're shifting from third dimension up to fifth dimension. So as Mother Earth shifts her frequency from third to fifth dimension, we are also made up of that energy. We are also going to go through this shift, which means our mental, emotional, physical structures will be changing at a DNA level as well. Now, when this happens, it can feel really uncomfortable in the body because your physical vibration has to raise and increase in frequency. When this happens, we will experience a purging of deep, dense energies and emotions through the physical body. We will experience our mental structures starting to break down as well. And so this can last a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And I've been on this journey for about 17 years now, purging, clearing, shifting. It's a long process and we're all at different places on this journey. Now, the coronavirus itself is Mother Earth's way of clearing out some of the toxicity and the density that we have accumulated. So the coronavirus, in fact, is linked to the third eye. The third eye is the sixth main chakra, located in between the eyebrows. And its life lessons are all to do with trust. So when we're trusting the universe, when we're making choices from trust, we're in flow with nature, we're in flow with a higher consciousness, a higher frequency. When we're not trusting because we're not feeling safe, we're operating at a lower level of consciousness. Now this blocks the flow of energy from the root chakra up to the third eye. So for many of us, in fact, we've been passed down programming, belief systems, showing us it's not safe to trust the universe, it's not safe to trust the world, it's not safe to trust other people, it's not safe to even trust our own decision making, let alone trust our own power. And this is what we're breaking out of. We're coming back to our power. We're learning how to trust ourselves, to trust the heart. So this is going to be awakening the third eye. Now with the coronavirus, there's a burning up of fire energy in the third eye, which is going to blast away any limiting beliefs held within that structure and that field. So the third eye is very much linked to trust, trusting yourself, trusting life. And Mother Earth always goes through these stages with us. Mother Earth is extremely intelligent. So the Earth will do the purging and create what she needs to create to allow us to shift and purge and come back into balance. So it's forcing us into retreat, into surrender, into having to let go. Now for many of us this can be quite scary because we have been so busy doing rather than being. So we're being forced into space, into slowing down. And when we slow down and we haven't got all those distractions around us, we are then left with just ourselves and our own mind. Now this is going to be a challenge if you're not used to meditating, you're not used to being in your own space, because when you have space, the unconscious mind will start to purge. So what's been in the unconscious will be moving from unconsciousness into conscious awareness. Now it's that journey. It's when what's in the unconscious mind moves from the shadow, from our unconscious awareness into our awareness. The mind will go into fight flight. It will fight this, it will resist this because it feels uncomfortable. Because when a thought or belief is starting to come into conscious awareness, you will feel the energy vibration through the physical body as an emotion. And if it's fear, if it's anxiety, if it's anger, if it's pain, etc., we resist. The more we resist, the more uncomfortable it gets in the physical body. So we have to learn how to allow the unconscious mind to purge and shift and clear what's been held there. The limiting beliefs that have been passed down to you by your ancestral line, by conditioning, by society. We want to free up the unconscious mind. It's all going to come up to the surface, which is why there's so many issues in reference to mental health right now. They're not issues, we're just becoming aware of what was always in the unconscious mind. But it's our presence power, it's our ability to stay present through the storms, through the emotions, that allows these emotions to transform and heal. So presence is one of the key teachings in any meditation practice. It's the power of your presence that's going to allow you to stay with any physical discomfort as well as emotional discomfort. And this will allow you to start to find inner stability. Because as we move from third dimensional frequency to fifth dimensional frequency, the world around us will also shift and change. So fifth dimensional frequency is operating from the heart. So relationships operate from the heart. We're connected, we have connection, we have intimacy, we have truth, we have trust. Same with businesses. Any businesses or relationships that are still in the lower density 3D will break down. The structures will come down, and this is what we're seeing play out on the world stage right now. The old structures, the old paradigm will come crumbling down, which is why we need enough inner stability to allow ourselves to stay with fear. Because if we can stay with fear, we're transforming fear and finding our inner safety, our inner stability. We're not reacting to the outside world, which means we're raising our vibrational frequency. So anything that comes up, any emotions that come up, are moving out, are moving through us. So we're the vehicle to allow these structures to break down. If we can be the vehicle, we are the transformers of dense energy back to light. And through that process, we will then start to create the new world. So it starts with our vibrational frequency. So in today's meditation, I'm going to take you through a short meditation to help bring more consciousness into the third eye and start to burn away some of the toxicity, some of the blocks in reference to trust. And we're going to start to really create a force field of energy to really strengthen the immune system, because we want to keep the immune system nice and strong. A neti pot, if you have a neti pot, is really good because that helps clear the blocks in the third eye and really great for sinus issues. I'm going to do a video on my YouTube channel, so if you're not on my YouTube channel, do join and I'll get that video out over the next few days. Okay, so let's start our meditation. So find a nice comfortable position. And let's just take this time to close the eyes. And we're going to connect together. So when we connect together in a group environment, again, we strengthen our circle of energy around us. So become aware of being a part of this circle and feel the power of being part of a circle. Try and keep your eyes closed for the rest of the practice. So I want you to start to become conscious of your breath. So the breath is the bridge between the unconscious and conscious mind, which keeps you present in the now moment. So you're starting to observe the inhaling breath and the exhaling breath. So you're inhaling to 3 and exhaling to 3. Inhaling to 3 and exhaling to 3. So let's do one more together. Nice deep inhaling breath. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Continue that rhythm. So we're slowing the brain waves down to the alpha state. And I want you to keep the body as still as you can. Try not to move the body at all. So we're going to start to concentrate the mind. I want you to bring your full attention to the space inside the nostrils. Bringing your awareness to the space inside the nostrils. So as we start to concentrate the mind, we're giving it a really small area to focus on, which means the mind can't jump around from thought to thought. So we're disciplining the mind, we're becoming the mind's master. Keep guiding it back to the space inside the nostrils. And I want you to become aware of the real subtle flow of air each time you breathe in and out. It's ever so subtle. You're going to stay here for a minute, and I want you to be a guard, remain really alert, and catch when the mind wanders away from the space inside the nostrils. The mind wanders away, bring your awareness back to the space inside the nostrils again and again. Notice when the inhaling changes to the exhale. Notice where the exhale changes into the inhale. So we're starting to calm the nervous system. We're settling the mind into this moment to stay present with the body, to not leave the body, moving into awareness. I want you to start to sweep your awareness up and down the body, a bit like an X-ray. From the top of the head all the way down to the toes. And I want you to be mindful of any sensations you feel, any subtle sensations, any gross sensations in the body, any feelings, any emotions. Perhaps there's a lightness, a heaviness, tension, a pulsating, a throbbing, tingling, a discomfort. Simply observe. We're not trying to change or fix anything. Simply watch and observe. And now I want you to bring your awareness to the base, to the root chakra. We're going down to the Earth Star. So the Earth Star is located about a foot underneath the base. We're opening the Earth Star, so visualize a funnel located about a foot below your seat, opening to the Earth's core. You're sending energy down to the Earth's core, connecting with Mother Earth. And as you breathe in, you're drawing the nourishment from Mother Earth all the way up through your base, up through your root chakra, the Earth Star. Breathing in and out, naturally, effortlessly. Keep sinking your roots down through the Earth Star, connecting into the Earth's core, going deeper and deeper. Really feel those roots becoming stronger, strengthening, feeling connected, stable and secure. Setting the intention to allow any fear to move down through the body, out into the Earth Star, being received by Mother Earth, being transformed back to love, letting go of any fear. We just need to set that intention. The body's extremely intelligent. So trust any fear is leaving, exiting out of the Earth Star, out of your physical body, and breathing in the love, the care, the loving kindness and compassion of Mother Earth. I want you to draw this love, this compassion all the way into the heart chakra. And as you bring your awareness now into the heart, visualize a ball of baby pink light. Breathe into this light and allowing this light to expand out of the heart chakra like a funnel out in front of you and behind the heart. Allowing the heart chakra to fill baby pink light, softening the heart, allowing the heart to relax, let down any walls that we built around the heart, any protection around the heart, allowing it to be released, trusting it's safe to give and receive love. Continuing to receive the love of the Earth Mother, of Gaia, up through the roots, flowing up into the heart, expanding your heart light, awakening the heart chakra, clearing out any ancestral wounds, any karma that is complete. We're letting go. Bring your awareness up to the crown, about a foot just above the top of the head. Like a funnel, crown gateway opens, connecting you to the divine source, higher consciousness. Become aware of a liquid golden light pouring down through the crown, showering down into the crown, scalp, the forehead, into the body, meeting at the heart, Divine light from the crown flowing down into the heart. Love from Gaia, Mother Earth, flowing up into the heart. Divine feminine, divine masculine meeting at the heart center. As these powerful energies meet, you're opening your potential. You're opening the heart. Become conscious of it starting to rotate in a clockwise direction, as if I'm facing you. Allowing the chakra to open. And I want you to visualize an emerald green light right in the deepest part of the heart. And as you bring your awareness into the deep heart, become aware of this luminescent light, emerald green light, grow brighter and brighter. Green, the colour of the heart chakra. Feeling this luminescent emerald green light extend out in front of you to the world, out behind the heart chakra, in front and behind you. The more we allow the crown gateway to open to receiving source, higher consciousness, the earth star receiving Gaia, the stronger the flow of energy through our heart out to the world. So we're sending our love out to the earth, out to all beings, all those that are vulnerable right now, all those that are in fear right now, all those that are being affected with what's happening on the planet right now. We're sending them love from our heart. Become aware of the light from your own heart radiating outwards, out into the earth. It's unlimited. Feel its power. With every exhaling breath, penetrating this energy deeper and deeper out into the universe, allowing the whole earth to light up. Feel the earth filling with more and more light. And as the earth fills with more and more light, the vibration increases. And the earth radiates love and joy back to your body right now. Allow yourself to receive the energy you've just put out back into your cells, your tissues, calming the nervous system, strengthening your immune system, filling up with light. Visualizing the brightest star. You are that star. Trusting it's safe to shine brightly, to allow your light to be seen, As you allow your light will guide you. I want you to become aware of a line of energy running through the center of your body. It's like a thread from the Earth's core all the way through the center of the body up to the universe. This is known as your intention line. See it as a bright white light. Keep hold of that center, stay in that center, and bring your attention now to the third eye in between the eyebrows. Become aware of the first sensation that shows itself as you rest in the third eye. Trust it's safe to travel into the third eye as if you're going into a tunnel. So you're allowing the light of your consciousness to travel into the third eye, all the way to the pineal gland. We're activating the third eye with our awareness. Observe this space. Simply be aware of any physical sensation that shows itself. There might be a tightening, a pulsating, a throbbing. It doesn't matter if you don't feel anything just yet. Just rest in this space. Become aware of the vibration of energy in the third eye. Allow it to raise in frequency. We're opening to trust. Visualizing a flame in the third eye. Allow it to burn out any toxicity, any limiting beliefs within the structures of the mind. Any old belief systems that are holding you back from fully trusting life, fully trusting the flow, fully trusting the light to guide you and move through your body. Let the flame in the third eye burn out any toxicity within the mind. And on your next exhaling breath, drop back down to the heart. This is the home for your soul. And I want you to affirm to yourself 3 times, silently or out loud. I am safe, balanced, and calm. I am safe, balanced, and calm. I am safe, balanced, and calm. I trust in the divine plan. And trust it's safe to surrender to any anxiety, any fear, any worries, allowing them all to move through you, giving them the space to be seen, to allow them to dance and pass away. When we drop back into the heart, we come back home to our center. The safest, most stable place you will find in this world is your own heart. So it's really important we practice syncing our awareness and our presence and bringing it back to the heart and out of the mind. Take a nice deep inhaling breath. Exhale. And again, nice deep inhaling breath. And again, one more time, nice deep inhaling breath. Letting go. And in your own time, blinking the eyes open, connecting back to the sounds around you, coming back to the space around you, and gently starting to bring some movement back into the body. Good, well done. Thank you so much for joining me. So just to complete, I'm just going to give you a few little reminders. So remembering as we shift in frequency from third to fifth dimension, the key really is learning to embody the heart space. We want to really rest within the heart. So this whole process is very much breaking down that habit we've got caught up in following the mind making our choices, our decisions. It's now time for us to fully embody the heart space, allow the heart to be the leader. Now, some of the spiritual teachings that you're going to be able to use and you're going to be called to strengthen is letting go of judgment. Now is a perfect time because everybody is going through very different experiences with this awakening process, with the coronavirus, with what's playing out on the world stage. We are all going to be experiencing it differently dependent on our level of consciousness. Now, you guys are light workers, you're extremely conscious. So it's really important not to judge those around you that perhaps are reacting or coming from a lower level of unconsciousness. They need your light. So how can you bring compassion to them? How can you bring kindness and open heart? So letting go of judgment. When we no longer judge, the mind dissolves. That is the quickest way to awaken spiritually, to release judgment. So practice over the next month, letting go of judgment over yourself, judgment over what's playing out in the world, judgment over others. And see if you can get some clarity on what is your biggest judgment on yourself. For me, it was my own emotions. I judged myself for having emotions that I thought were good or bad or right or wrong. I was always judging myself with emotions. Now, there's no right or wrong emotion. There's no good or bad emotion. That's just coming from the mind. So think about how you're judging yourself. Just notice that judgment and be willing to let that judgment go. because we're walking along the path to self-liberation now. And this is a really, really fabulous opportunity for all of us to awaken and ascend. And the more of us that walk this journey, the quicker the speed of energy, the more we'll be shifting, purging, and allowing love to really start to manifest and create around us. So this is the new world. This is what Eckhart Tolle talks about a lot in his 2 books, The Power of Now and The New Earth. So if you haven't read those books, do have a read, because they're really, really great. So I'm going to stop there because there's so much about this that I could talk about. So just please remember to take good care of yourself as you go through this purging process. Bring in the loving kindness. Use things like Ho'oponopono, metta meditation. Again, they increase and raise your vibrational frequency, which is what we really want to be focusing on, is allowing ourselves to release resistance. The moment we release resistance, our vibration starts to rise back up. So it's the surrender, the letting go. So keep surrendering, keep allowing, and practice self-love, self-care, which is the key message with the coronavirus. We're being forced into really upping our self-care and self-love here. So thank you so much for really jumping in and moving through this process, because I know it's not easy. Now, if you want more support, do have a look at some of my communities, the Lighthouse and Fierce Focus and Feminine. They are wonderful groups and communities where we really talk about the awakening process and sharing teachings to support you through the process and the journey. And I'd love to see you there. The monthly cost is really low because I want to make it affordable for as many people as possible. Let other people know about the World Meditation Circle, because we're going to have many different teachers, from Kundalini teachers, yoga teachers, meditation teachers, spiritual teachers, all sharing with you on a weekly basis. This is all free. This is all to support you during this process and this time, and it's such a joy and an honor to share these teachings with you. Love to you all. Sleep well, take care, and leave me your comments, and I'll look forward to connecting with you all. I'm hoping to do a meditation next week on the 7 keys and a deeper Nidra meditation practice as well. So hopefully see you next week or next month. Take care. Bye bye.